Welcome everyone, Costini here on Serious Gaming with the video about the PC version of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Gonna be looking at the options. Performance wise, there's not much to say. I have an i7 3770K processor and 780 GTX Nvidia card, and the game runs at 60 FPS constantly on the highest setting, so there's nothing for me to say. Runs good. In fact, it will run at higher than 60 FPS if not for the fact the frame rate is limited, not locked, but limited to 60. It doesn't go higher than that. They've done some good things with the PC version and then some very questionable things. For instance, right, shooting my camera right there. For instance, they decided that you can't scroll with your mouse wheel, like at all. Through guns, to switch guns, you can't scroll with the mouse wheel to switch guns. You can't scroll through the menus. You can't click on any of these with the mouse button, left mouse button. Instead, what happens when you press the left mouse button is that it takes you to whatever you selected with the keyboard. So yes, you have to navigate pretty much everything to keyboard. So for instance, let's say I click restart mission, but it's set to options right there with the keyboard. Takes me to option. So that's what happens, pretty much. Doesn't care. Do you use computers at all, Japan? Like, I know you like mobiles, but you make games on fucking computers. It's as if you don't understand the basics of how you navigate on a desktop PC with a mouse. Anyway. Display settings. This is just basically subtitle display, UI things in general. You can disable a lot of these things. A lot of the UI. Which I'm not really fond of. I know some people like this, but I personally hate it when a game gives you a lot of information through the UI. Unneeded information, I might add. Like most of this, yeah, okay, this is useful, most of this stuff, but some of it is just needless crap that they add in because people are idiots and they need to be handheld through every step of the way. It's like, oh, well, if you hate it, you can disable it, play the game your way. Fuck off. Anyway. Graphics settings, the meat of the PC port. So you've got, I guess this game runs in 4K resolution. If I remember correctly, it does have 4K support, but I don't have a 4K monitor. I don't know if it would run at 4K resolution with my computer or any computer at 60 FPS, but I guess that's something other people need to test out. For me personally, doing anything higher than 1080p is pointless. Anyway, you've got model detail and textures. Pretty self-explanatory. Quality in terms of models, quality in terms of textures overall. Texture filtering is anisotropic filtering. Medium is 4x, high is 8x, and extra high is 16x. I recommend going with extra high. It does make a difference in terms of quality, and it doesn't really hit the performance all that much. Shadows, obviously, shadow quality. Lighting, okay, self-explanatory. Screen filtering. This is 4 things into one setting, which is completely fucking retarded. I wish developers stopped doing this because it is moronic. Screen space ambient occlusion. What is this? Simple. Soft shadows. It's not really great as an effect. In fact, I'm considering just playing without it. But anyway. Effects. Effects in general. The game is well optimized, I'll give it that much, but this one setting is bullshit. So if you set it to low, you get bloom. If you set it to high, you get bloom and depth of field. If you set it to extra high, you get bloom, depth of field, post-processing, anti-aliasing, and screen space reflections. Now, I do want post-processing, anti-aliasing, and I do want screen space reflections. Yeah, screen space reflections, reflections on objects, better reflections on objects, pretty much. Shiny objects, specifically. But I don't want depth of field. I hate the depth of field effect. So, for instance, I look here, Snake. Yeah, they went with a lot of depth of field in this game, and it's quite annoying in point of fact. So, that's why I dislike it. It's very noticeable in the cinematics and in the regular gameplay. Really annoying. What's up, bro? Ooh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna kill you and all your buddies. That's an APC. Alright, and if I disable screen filtering, I could set it to low, but screw bloom as well. I don't like that effect. You can see That's still much better. Oh, come on, Snake. Or should I say Big Boss? Hello, America! I have arrived. Nothing like a Bradley IFV. Well, there's no licensed weapons in this game, but they're based off real world weapons. We're just shooting at each other. We'll win! Oh yeah. Anyway, so the game runs pretty well, has good options. So it's okay port overall, but it just does have some annoying aspects to it in general, and that's disappointing. That said, from a Japanese company to make a port that does have good visual graphic options in general is in itself an achievement. Now it should be noted that post-processing and anti-aliasing and screen space reflections don't really add a lot. Like, at least the aliasing and the anti-aliasing doesn't really have that much of an impact. The screen space reflections, that does have bigger impact. I guess I'll just be forcing anti-aliasing through NVIDIA Inspector and hoping for the best, essentially. Yes, there's ammo. Go on a shotgun spree against Americans. They keep spawning though, that's the thing. There's a lot of Americans in Guantanamo Bay, and it's impossible to kill all of them. I can try. Might be a bit annoying though. Oh yes, you do have one guy that's on a murdering rampage against you. Anyway, Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for my playthrough of Ground Zero. I wonder if I take the M161 Vulcan or the ground version of the Vulcan for a ride. What will happen? Oh. Yeah. Can I win? Maybe not. Come on. Destroy the Bradley. That's so awesome.